G'day Minecraft fans, it's Collins and we're back. Since we left off last episode at the hunting blind, let's take a look at a couple clips of hunting some Endermen. There we go, that's 9 ender pearls. One more for luck. It's like just the 9. So as you saw, we got our pearls, 2 more. That gives us a total of 9. If we count the ones back at base, and I think I will just bring all this stuff back. So I turned cooked up a bunch of sand while I was messing around up here, and I had so much sand that I turned a bunch of it into sandstone. So I think I'll take some of the sandstone back. So we got the iron bar, we got 5. Those came from the temple. Got some emeralds, some diamonds. I'm sure we'll use that for something. And now I have, where's my other ender pearls at? 7. So I have 9 ender pearls. Now I just need blazes for blaze powder to make eyes of ender. I think what we'll do is take some of these. And we'll do chiseled sandstone, and that's what we'll put in the at the top of the cave spider spawners. I like to put a separate block right above where the actual spawner sits. And it looks like here's where the spider spawners get tricky. So this spawner sits here. I need to drop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks down. And this is the highest spawner, and then the middle spawner sits right there. That sandstone block is the top of the middle spawner. So I have to figure out how to do this light, and I also have to figure out how to get these guys to drop and still clear this spawner. So I don't know if I want to drop them into this spawner trap or drop them to the side. Yeah, I have to figure this out. So here's what I got so far. The lamp for the middle spawner is right behind that block there, and I had to build an actual repeater. I can't get a repeater because I have to put power into this block to power the lamp behind it, and that's the only way I could do it because this spawner in here intersects the one up here. So I got the repeater running over there and the redstone running around up to the other switch. And then in here I have the water stream set up, but this may or may not work. So this top one, the water stream is basically just going to push them into the lower one, and then when I finish building the full water streams and lowering the floor in this one, these spiders will just follow the same path that these ones do. The only problem I have is I stand over there in the middle, and this water stream is pushing against it, so they may try to track me and go the opposite way and get stuck up here. I'll have to find out. And if they do, they're going to actually cap this middle spawner off, so I'm just going to have gobs of spiders over there. And then the third spawner is over here, and luckily it doesn't intersect with anything, but I still have to figure out the water flows for this, because again I'm kind of sitting in the middle up here. That's where I'll be sitting, where that brick is. I replaced the jungle wood with brick because I had creeper issues, and that's more blast resistant. And building this out of the wood is horrible. That was a bad idea. There's so many creepers down here. I lit up tons of caves everywhere, and I still have creeper issues. And the more I explore, the more dark caves I find. So as you saw, I took the chiseled sandstone with the creeper face on it, and that's my little antenna here on top of the spawner, and that keeps spiders from spawning up there and getting stuck in there. That way they'll only spawn someplace where they can drop into the water when I get the floor finished up. So much parkour. So you can see the top of, that's where the spawner sits, and then the one up there is over there too. And I found a new cave up here, and it goes over there, and it's massive. See, it's just massive tons of mine shaft, and they intersect. I think this was 2 abandoned mine shafts generated close together and on top of each other, because there's just so much stuff down here, and so many places for baddies to spawn. Ugh. Cobwebs and everything. It's a nightmare. And one last update for the spider spawners before we kind of leave this be. So I mentioned before there's 4 spawnable spaces on one side of the spawner and 3 on the other. And I'm going to bring up F3, and you can see I'm running the 1.5 snapshot, the pre-release. It's almost ready for live, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. But so in one direction the spiders can spawn 4 blocks away, and it's actually where the numbers get smaller. So you can see as I walk this way, the X is a negative number, and the negative number gets bigger, which means X gets smaller. But then I calculated this wrong because I forgot Z is a positive number. So Z actually gets smaller in this corner. So it should be 4 blocks here and 4 blocks there, and actually only have 3 blocks here. And for some reason this one I built with 3 blocks there too. So this wall needs to go out one more. Yeah, this wall here needs to go out one more. And I messed it up on this one too. And I also messed it up on the little tiny one down there. So all I have to move at least 1 wall, sometimes 2, in all of these spawners. And then what I've been doing is I've been throwing up these little sissy bars, so I just throw up a fence gate in the intersections to kind of block off some of the areas. But I think we're done with the cave spider spawners for a little bit. So let's check out some other stuff. Here's an interesting find. So this is where I stand to get the skeletons over here to spawn in the skeleton spawner, and way over there's the zombie spawner. Actually what I was looking for was to cut into the extreme hills for branch mine, and look, it's another skeleton spawner. This whole time it was sitting right there. I can't believe it. That could probably be dual, but I think we'll work on the triple cave spiders first. Here's another update. So this is where that second spider spawner is, and I pulled out all the mossy cobble, and it actually cuts into the side of a ravine, which is in extreme hills, so there is an emerald. And I worked my way, you can see kind of a light path down there. I worked my way down to the lower level and started a branch mine. I got a bunch of stuff out of the branch mine, so let's take a look and see what all we got. Here we go. So I got 2, 3, almost, yeah, a little bit more than 3 stacks of redstone, and I'm saving a little bit here at the dual grinders. This golden chest plate dropped from a zombie. I killed a couple zombies in the grinder to just bring up a couple levels. I threw low level enchant on a shovel, and I didn't throw a low level enchant on the pick. But I threw a low level enchant on another sword and got sharpness, so as soon as this knockback piece of junk breaks, I'll be able to have a sharpness 2 sword. And in the branch mine I also got a whole bunch of iron and a bunch more and a whole bunch more. I brought a couple blocks over from the main just so at the spawners I can make iron tools. And I got 8 diamonds out of the branch mine. I got 2 emeralds and a whole bunch of lapis and a dozen gold, and there's more iron here. That came out of the skeleton. So this golden chest plate dropped, and this one dropped, and I, along with an unenchanted one, so I combined them. So I got fire protection 3 and thorns 2, because this is the chest plate I was wearing, and it's almost gone. And if we're going to go to the nether, the fire protection works, and fire protection is another low level enchant I got on legs. Aqua Infinity, Blast Protection, so those will be decent for going to the nether. So this is stuff I'm going to carry back to the main base. Let's head over there. Just going to stash this stuff away. Those other emeralds are the ones I got from the jungle temple. Oh, I got quite a bit of iron ore. And a whole bunch of redstone now, so I do have enough redstone to get the spawners all set up. That's a good thing. Got quite a bit of gunpowder. Most of it came from the hunting blind. So you can see I got quite a bit of iron. I got 40 blocks, another 16 to smelt, and 12 ingots. And I actually think I have enough gold that I can make powered rails to go with the rails I got from the abandoned mine shaft and put some minecart tracks into the nether hub. And I got enough redstone that I can start doing stuff with the redstone, and I have a bunch of diamonds. But I think I'm still going to wait until I get books that have the enchants that I want before I go with the diamond armor and diamond gear. And the gold thing, I just put it on because it's fire protection for the nether trip. And another progress report. This is my branch mine, and I am in extreme hills, and basically what I've been doing is digging up with a pick as high as I can dig, and then making one long row. And I've been finding the edge of the extreme hills, so this goes straight and then turns left and goes straight for a little bit, and then when the extreme hills ends, I'll turn left again and eventually turn this into a branch mine, even though right now it's just big long rows. And this just goes back up to the dual spawners. And then I grabbed some steak from the old base, and some pork chops are in the chest back at the new base too. And I cleaned up some enchants. This protection 2 was almost broken, so I repaired it. The golden one takes a lot of levels to repair, so I may or may not repair that, and it burns pretty fast. And just kind of mess around, I wore it out. And then I'm starting to use, I think I'm just going to keep using only iron tools, so I have carrying some iron with me, and got spare just plain iron tools along with my fortune and efficiency picks. Back here at the main base, I've basically just been cleaning some stuff up. I've been grabbing some more rails out of the abandoned mine shaft as I went through it, and I've been organizing chests. And then I have the water drop from the surface, and I made a water elevator. So this basically just goes up, and then you have a little scenic view of the stronghold, and it keeps going. I think the stairs are actually faster, and then this goes all the way up to the surface, or I can come out where my storage room is. And then I threw an anvil up in here and cleaned up a bunch of this storage. Just kind of organized things a little bit. Organized the wood storage. And then I have organized the storage in the little chest up here. So I've got all the different types of wood, saplings, and leaves, and actual blocks themselves. And a bunch of bones that I brought over from the skeleton grinder to bone meal everything. And that's pretty much the update and we're on the snapshot, but I haven't really played with it much. So let's head over to the nether. I've also been working on the nether off camera, so I got some more storage because I dug out some more stuff. Got a bunch of netherrack. I actually took some netherrack back and burned some more into nether bricks. And then since I've been going into the nether on the snapshot, I got nether quartz, and I grabbed some with silk touch by accident, but have been grabbing it with the fortune pick. And so I got a bunch of nether quartz and nether quartz ores, and I put in stairs. Had to. So just in case there's a gas down here. Where? Oh. Return to sender. Awesome. Yeah, I'm not getting that XP orb. So I got stairs over there. These are the stairs back up. And then these are the stairs that go down to my original portal location. And you can see I found a Nether Fortress, so I laddered up to the top, and then what I did from there is actually, it's all solid up there, so I dug straight up to the roof of the Nether and connected to the Nether hub. So let's go back over to the Nether hub and show the connection. So here's the Nether hub, which is pretty basic for now. I just have a path going to world spawn, and path goes off to the hunting blind and over to the stronghold. And when I dug back up, and I've widened this a little bit too, when I dug back up from the portal, it actually connects over here, and then I made another sideways connection that's closer to the end portal room. And I still have to widen this little path too. I can't even jump yet. Something about traveling in the roof of the Nether makes it so much easier. And I have done no exploring. This is where the ladder came up. And then I knew that this end was closer to my Nether hub, so that's where I just created the stairways. So I've done no exploring at all in the Nether Fortress. I'm just going to put a little bit of lighting in here to mark my path, and we'll explore this together, because like I said, nothing, haven't explored a thing. Oh, we got Blaze. Ooh, 2 blaze rods. That gives me 4 blaze powders. What is this? That's weird. That must be something in the snapshot. Because the lava's in the wall, but it's not flowing. Oh, sweet. It's a blaze spawner, guys. I can definitely turn that into a farm. Let's see. I need 9 eyes of ender, which is 5 rods. Let's see. 1 rod makes 2 powder. So to get 9 powder, I'll need 5 to make 10 powder. Let's see if we can get us another couple blaze rods out of this. There's 1 blaze rod. Three, we need 5. Oh, come on, baby, spawn. Alright. Oh, still only 3. Why is it not spawning more blazes? Guess ask and you shall receive. Ah. Good thing I have the skeleton grinder, got all the arrows I need. Five. So we got 5 blaze rods, which means we can get 10 blaze powder. So we'll have enough to fill up our end portal. I love it. Let's leave this be for now and see if we can do some more exploring. Looks like we got another blaze spawner. I think I will leave the blazes be for now. What I want to find is the stairway so I can get some nether wart. This is it. The lava pool in the floor is usually a good sign that there are stairs nearby. We just have to find them. Kind of mazy in here. Let's mark this off. with my torches on the left so I can know that I return on the right. And oh, just a regular skelly? Is that stairs with no nether wart? Denied. There's more stairs here. More stairs with no nether wart. Here we go, nether wart. So let's see if there's any that are bloomed up all the way. I don't see any so far. I'll grab a couple. 6 looks like enough. I wonder if you can bone meal these. Never. I don't know if I've tried the nether wart. Nope, no bone meal on the nether wart. Okay. I'll leave the rest here and let them grow up. And I got my torches. Red on the right is the way to return. So let's see what else we can do. So actually I did some stuff off camera. I set up a little, just a makeshift base here from my stairway up to the roof of the nether. And I was working on the the cave spider spawners off camera. And then another thing that you can do is these intersections, you can actually open up quite a bit in these intersections, and it will increase the chance that the skeletons, including the wither skeletons, spawn. So that might be something else that I do off camera. And the cool thing about the wither skeletons, and I don't know if this is fixed in the patch or not, or in the snapshot, but wither skeletons, there's a bug the way they spawn. They only need 2 blocks to spawn, but they actually stand more than 2 blocks tall. So if you leave a 2-block area, a wither skeleton will spawn and his head will be stuck in the roof and he can't move. But that's something we can work on later. I'm going to leave the camera rolling, and if we find something interesting I'll put it up, and if not I'll meet you when we find the blazes again, because I want to get a couple more blaze rods. There's our other blaze farm. Haven't killed anything at this one yet. This one's kind of interesting looking. It looks like it intersects over there. Back off a little bit. And then if we have a little bit of time left, maybe we'll do something with the snapshot. Where's my damn blaze rods? This goes up into the roof of the nether. That's kind of neat. I wonder if there's anything up here. Easy access to glowstone. Sweet. I'll get that off camera. Let's grab some more blazes. Wow, good shot, buddy. I don't see a blaze rod up here, but there might be some down here. Got level. Let's see, 8 blaze rods. There we go.
Can't really pansy around with these guys. You pretty much have to just charge them. Otherwise they're going to shoot at you all day. So let's head back to base and make some stuff. That's the end portal room down there, and I just kind of threw up a makeshift nether wart farm in the corner of the stronghold over here, so just something to start them growing. And then the full-size spider spawner. So full-size spider spawners are 4 blocks in each direction, and all I really did was I put the lamps in here. And like I said, we'll do something fun with this one. And I did mess with the cave spider spawners, but I don't even want to show any of that. It's kind of frustrating that I have to move all the walls. I mean, I guess I don't have to, it's just more spawnable space if I do. So, blaze rods and ender pearls. Oh, I just wasted one. I did get an extra one though, so from the... Where did I get that one? The extra one came from somewhere in the abandoned mineshaft when I was clearing out caves. Anyhow, let's just take these downstairs. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll make 10 blaze powder and ender pearl and blaze powder, and these are shapeless crafting again too. Like I mentioned that before, it doesn't matter which order you put them in. Eyes of Ender. Oh, and I dropped a blaze powder. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I counted wrong. It's 12. Great, and I just wasted one. Okay, we'll get more of those later. In the meantime, let's see if I have enough obsidian. Oh, and I was counting on having an extra ender pearl. So I was going to make an ender chest, but we can't do that. Let's see. I know the other thing I was going to make. We have everything we need. Yep. Let's do... brewing stands, and then we can start brewing stuff. I don't know what a good permanent spot is for these, but for now I think I will just stick them up here. And then I'll set up an infinite water source somewhere. Oh, I got the infinite water source right here. So I'll make some bottles and we can brew some stuff up. Nether wart is the main ingredient to start brewing everything. That makes the awkward potion, and then we'll see what other ingredients we have we can make stuff with. And I think I'll wrap it up for this episode. What I'll do is grab some more... Do I need more blaze rods? Exactly 3 blaze powder. I don't need more blaze rods, unless I want to make more brewing stands. So I will grab some more ender pearls off camera, unless it's really exciting, and we'll get 3 more, and then we will be able to fill in the end portal. If we do that early enough, maybe we'll take a trip to the end. But for now, I think we'll wrap this up. So thank you everybody for watching the videos. I hope you're enjoying all the fun we're having. I'm having fun recording, so hope everybody's having fun watching it. I'm loving the nether hub that I set up. I love that you just go into the roof of the nether and then you don't have to worry about gas and stuff or some crazy parkour course to get from your nether portal to a fortress or whatever. It's great having the nether hub. So much fun. But anyway, we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.